Hey, what's going on, guys? SMS back with NFT and me, and we are going to be taking a look at two of the hottest NFTs to hit the market. These things are absolutely crushing it. It's going to be the GOONEY TOONS and the RADRUGS. Before that, just want to mention that we're still running a giveaway for the two LAZY HERO NFTs. Stay to the end so you can find out how to get into that. On top of that, there's an upcoming mint that you guys are not going to want to miss out on. I actually did some artwork and submitted it to them. Hopefully they're going to pick that to put that inside of the ring. That's a little hint there of what it could be. Other than that, stay to the end so you can find out all the juicy details. We're going to go over the numbers, show you some of the artwork, and show you how great these projects are and why they're doing so well. And all these projects I cover, we're going to try to take a look at them in about a year and see how they're doing then, because I think these are going to be some long-term opportunities. Not financial advice. Do your own research, but let's take a look. All right, let's start off with a banger. We got the GOONEY TOONS, and they minted yesterday, January 7th, at 1 Solana with a total supply of 5,000. And we're going to go down here and take a look at some of the artwork. Very dope, high quality art. This stuff is fire. Their collection is pretty impressive. So I'm just going to read this for you guys. Take a look at this artwork. In a frigid tundra of Alaska, an unnamed and highly intoxicated scientist is on a quest to genetically engineer the GOONEY TOONS. For what is the purpose of creating 2-meter tall upright walking beasts? Some say this is a twisted nostalgia trip fueled with or by too much LSD. Or maybe that is some men want to see the world burn at the hands of cartoon animals, which is kind of twisted, kind of cool. Either way, you can take a look up here at their comic, and this up here is pretty cool. I read through this earlier today, and I'm not going to show you any more. Maybe I'll get down to right about here so you guys can take a look for yourself. Links right up at the top. Let's go back to the lab. All right, down here we can look at the roadmap. They're pretty much at this one right here where they're giving away for 5 lucky holders. There's custom one-on-one Goonies for them within the first 24 hours. So that's going on as we speak. And the next couple of things we're going to be doing is merchandise is going to be available, airdrops for mutation dildos. Go to the comic, that will make more sense to you. And then release mutated Goonies as well. They don't go too far in advance because they don't want to, hype up and shoot too far and leave some of the holders upset, because you know how people get. It's not instant, they get upset. That's how NFTs are. But hey, take a look at that. The FAQs, you can take a look at this section as well. The most important one I think right here is what are the utilities. For the Goonies, basically, is just dope art. It's a collectible. It's something that is going to be sought after. There's a story, access to the comic series, NFT airdrops, and more. So if you go up to this comic, you're going to find when you get to the end of it, if you don't have a Goonie, you can't see part 2. So that's right there, built-in incentive. So take a look at that. Here's a link to their Discord and their Twitter as well. I'm going to show you their team: Dr. Whale, Dr. Kamikaze, and Dr. Aiko. They're not docs. I wish that there was maybe the Civic Pass or something like that. But either way, I'm not saying that anything's wrong with that. Just a personal thing. Gonna bounce over to Twitter real quick. You see that they have a following of 13.3 thousand, which is impressive to say the least. They've only been open or running for about a day, and they're killing it on all ends. Take a look at this quick video, show you some of the quality of their work, and it's definitely definitely top tier. So I'm going to take a little quick scan through this so you can see some of the other artworks that they have, some of their members in here. And yeah, that's pretty good there. This might be one of my favorites right here personally. And I do want this Solana beanie. That'd be cool to have. So that is the Goonies. Very cool project. Looking forward to see what they do in about a year. I'm going to be following their progress and trying to get myself Goonie as well, because currently I do not hold one, but they are at a good buy price in my opinion, and that is not financial advice. So alright, we pulled up magiceden, and this is the exchange that they are listed on, the GOONEY TOONS, with 1.18 Solana for their floor price, an impressive total volume of 14,442.54 Solana within basically the first 24 hours. And the average sale price is 2.32, telling you that, in my opinion, I think that kind of means that there's some people that are going to be sticking around, holding on to these things. They're not just buying the floor up, they're buying what they like. So that's great to see. And for a project, they got to be super proud of themselves. So good on that. The total listed is 1,444. out of 5,000. That's about 30%. So that is great work as well. I could see that number going down with the listed amount as time goes on, because this project is doing great from the rip. So there'll be a little, decrease in the price, but usually it comes right back up. Like I saw this at 1.92 Solana, and it's like I said, it's averages at what, 2.2 or 3.2. So that's nothing to worry about. But look at this guy right there. It's pretty dope. I like the gold on the bottom. This guy right here, sick. Oh man, firework, awesome stuff. I can't wait to get one. So, all right, that's that. That's the GOONEY TOONS, and we're gonna take a look at the next project, guys. All right, so moving on, we're gonna take a look at the RADRUGS. This is such a cool project because it's a much needed project in the Solana space in general. They provide security rankings with badges, and the badges kind of indicate what is going on with the project and what they mean. The project reviews audit platform as well. What they have up here is just kind of like all the information you guys are going to need to see. I'm not going to bore you to death. I just want to show you what this actually does, so the utility of this actual NFT, rather than just showing you a bunch of words. So let's launch this and see what we got. All right, so the security leaderboard. So what you would do is you pull this up. If you own a rug, you connect your wallet and you get the more features available to that. I do not own a RADRUG, so I am just going to use the free features available to us. And you can see that the Lazy Heroes is a great project to begin with, but now we can stand behind it and show you that, this is something showing you this project has a proven utility or a proof of concept. The website and all social networks are well established. The community is strong and engaged, and the growth is organic. The project has established partnerships with other legitimate projects or is part of a launchpad. So amazing to see, somebody going out of their way and creating something like this. And not somebody, but a team. So shout out to the RADRUGS. This is needed. You're going to help a lot of people out going forward, and you're going to be, kind of pioneers in this space. There's some other little tools here and there, but nothing like this that I have seen. So there's other services available as well, so take a look into that if you guys are interested in this. And this is another thing I wanted to show you guys. They have community alert and report incidents. So Solana Dads was rugged on the 4th, and it is confirmed Degen Soul Horse rugged. So they show you everything right here, and they give you warnings about other things. So be careful out there and use all the tools you have to your advantage. Like, you use tools to find your best buys. You go to analytics sites and stuff like that. So now you need to start protecting yourself as well, so you don't lose any money. And they are coming out with an Ethereum side, but not to be biased, but we don't really care about that. We're about Solana over here, so great that they're doing that. However, we're going to focus over on the Solana ecosystem solely. If you want to learn more about this project, go to the website, take a look at this stuff. I'm here just to show you what this project does and why I think this project is going to last. And we're going to take a look in the next 6 and 12 months just to see where things are with this project, see how they've developed, and see where they've gone. So let's jump over to magiceden so we can take a look at the price, the volume, and some of the rugs. Maybe you want to pick one up for the house or something like that. All right, one sec. All right, we pulled up magiceden, and we can see the floor price is 1.2 Solana. They have a total volume of 4,379.93 Solana and an average sale price of 1.49 Solana. Sounds very stable to me. I think that's a great thing to see with a project like this. The more and more people are going to find out about this project, I think the listings are going to go down, and I think the floor price is going to go up. I don't see a lot of people wanting to flip these. Maybe some people are, bought a few of them at the mint and they're going to make their money. But I think there will be a point where this slows down and it's going to be hard to come by them. I truly do. I think this is something that a lot of people are going to want. Be careful going forward, because if you don't have something like this, you're not going to have the best advantage and the best protection. So you can see that they have some cool ones like this. Looks like a cow. There's a keyboard. I think we saw a Game Boy over here or something like that. So very cool stuff. It's not a typical NFT, but for the rugged and the NFT community, I'm glad to see something like this that has some effort put into it. Like, they have the cool backgrounds with the sky, some leaves falling, so very different, but I'm glad that they put, oh, that one's dope. Look at that little rocket, and I like this one a lot with the Solana on there, but I'm glad that they went out of their way to do something that's, it's going to benefit them, but it's going to benefit, Solana as a whole. Doing something like this, it's kind of like, you're thinking about everybody else, not just yourself. You're thinking about how you can make it a better space. And that's what you want to see more of with these projects. You don't want to see these, you know, money grabs and these paper chasers like that, because it's great to make money, don't get me wrong, but if you want something to last, you're going to want to put some effort and give back to the community, in my opinion. So that's what we got going on over here with RADRUGS. Like I said, 5,555 and only 628 are listed. That's amazing to see, and it's only going to go down from here, in my opinion. So, not financial advice. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at these two projects. Now let's take a look into the upcoming mint. Okay, so this is the BOXHEADS NFT. This is the upcoming mint I was telling you about. I'm super excited about this one because this is actually going to be a 3D virtual reality boxing game where you're going to be able to use your NFT to box other people. Right now it's 2D, but they're working on the 3D, and I have an example of that. They have a little demo. They actually show you the gym. It's cool. It looks like you're actually like going into a boxing gym, and you can get into the ring. There's different characters set up around it. I'll show you guys that coming up. But the minting soon. This is the website here. Kind of just explain everything about it, how many they have. I think it's 3,333 is their total supply. You can see that the different styles and the different artworks that they have. Pretty dope looking work. I'm not gonna lie, I like this chain personally right here. This guy, that's pretty sick. They got a Venom one, but very cool stuff that they got going on with this. They also have a box token where they're going to be implementing 15% of mint funds will go into the liquidity pool for the box token, which is required to mutate from 2D to 3D. So you'll be able to use that and play with them in the virtual reality game that is coming up. They have a tax for sellers, 7% tax, so it's incentive to hold longer and not to sell. They have a sweeping mechanism. I'm not the biggest fan of them, but they can work if they're done right and operated correctly. But they have a DAO, and they're going to vote on that. And hopefully that they have some good minds in the DAO that understand what the best way to go with that is. And that's just my personal opinion. That they could be beneficial, but I think sweeping isn't the best way. But they have the box DAO, so you're going to be able to make decisions as part of the community and a holder. And there's more. This is the 3D game. I'm going to show you in a second here. All right, so this is the demo. This is the actual very first alpha that they've shown using the Oculus for the 3D boxing game. This is inside of a gym. They show you that I'm going to skip through different parts, but they show that you can use the gloves. It's not interactive where there's response on the bags or the equipment or anything like that, but they're showing what is going to be the capabilities. So let's take a look.
What we see here, we see one of the basic scenes for fighting.
So you can see that they actually go inside the ring. You can move around just like you'd be in a real life gym. Like, I'm an actual kickboxer and boxer myself, so seeing this, I'm super excited to mint some of these. It just seems like a lot of fun. There's tournaments that they're going to be having and such. So let's take a little bit more looks at this.
The box ring, which is stand up. So the box heads that you see there, those are just feet you come closer. They look this way. There are gloves that you can use for fighting. Probably we'll be adding arms so you know where you are, but we will not be adding body.
All right, let's take a little skip through and see what else. You can see some of the other different skins that they have for them. And watch this.
See, these elements, are simulating, so
very cool. And this is where you can see where they're you could practice. You could go hit the heavy bag
or the bag option. Now you just can go through it, but it will be fully functional, as well as this thing. You will be able to
the speed bag. That's so cool.
to practice.
All right, let's take a little skip through here and
you will
see a
be
little
able
bit more.
Those characters, and they will be just standing there.
So you'll be able to go into these practice, and then we have tournaments that they'll be having where you'll be able to compete against other people that hold the NFT and want to play the game.
Hats on the head or different,
very cool.
That is included in the 2D.
NFT gaming, I think, is just going to be huge in 2022. So this might be one that you guys might want to mint. Not financial advice, but take a look into it. All right, I wanted to show you a little bit about their Twitter following here. They have almost 1,000 followers here. This is still a small project. Not a lot of people know about it. That's why I'm trying to help spread the word. It's going to be pretty big, I think, when the 3D aspect is put into play and you can actually spar against people or spar people and, you know, train and use that Oculus headset with it with the 3D. But the main thing I wanted to show you is they may be using my logo for their ring, which would be such an honor. I'm super excited about that. The potential of that could be amazing. But let me show you another update here of it straight across. You can see the colorway and it's kind of like the cartoon aspect that I put with it. And there's a graphic designer in the community that's going to work with me to actually finalize this and make it all digital. Going forward in 2022, guys, keep your eyes out for my work. I'm going to be putting out, you know, some digital art myself. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I want to show you guys their Twitter and kind of what's going on that end. Really excited about this project. I can see it doing pretty well. So take a look into it. The mint is, I believe, January 13th for the pre-sale and January 14th. They're going to be posting more information on here. I'm going to put links in the description so you guys can get ahead and possibly maybe get onto the whitelist or something like that. There are links for the Discord and the website posted right here on Twitter. So take a look at that and see what it does. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Thanks again for watching the video. Cannot thank you all enough. Hit that like button if you have not already. Leave a comment down below with the project you want me to take a look at, and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all the projects that I do reviews on, all the updates and announcements for the projects that I'm currently in, as well as all the progress with the channel going forward, because we are growing and I cannot thank you enough for your continued support. Also, that we are giving away 2 NFTs from the Lazy Hero collection. All you have to do is hit the link down in the description below, enter and get your chance to win by January 23rd. There's a few requirements. All you have to do is click and type burp, basically. So take a look at that. Again, I cannot thank you guys enough. Take care of yourselves and be safe.